Hey, what are you guys doing here? Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys enjoy these AYAMA based practices and remember to hit the subscribe button below. Let's go practice now. Namaste and welcome my friends to today's yoga class. We're focusing on pelvic stabilization. We hear so much about pelvic opening, but today we're going to focus on pelvic stabilization. When you're stable, you can do anything in life. We're going to focus on starting with a one-to-one breathing and doing diaphragmatic breathing with it. You're going to start off by bringing your hands to the floating ribs, and I want you to really feel those floating ribs expanding outwards. I hope you really enjoy this practice. Namaste.
Coming down and lying in Shavasana. Bring your hands gently to the sides of the ribs. Begin to breathe deeply in and deeply out. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. As you breathe in and breathe out, focus on having a continuous breath so that there's no pause between the inhalation and exhalation, and no pause between the exhalation and inhalation. You're going to very slowly start to bend your knees and bring the feet into what we sometimes call bridge preparation pose. Then you're going to take your left ankle and bring it over and across your right knee like you would for a runner's stretch. Bring your right hand to the inside of the left knee. Just bring the hand just a little bit above the patella or below, depending on your perspective. And all you're going to do here is press the knee into the hand. We're going to hold it for 6 seconds. And you're going to feel the psoas activating on the left side. Release it, relax, and do it again. Holding it. In this way, we're starting to activate the psoas, and then relax, release, and let it do it again. Press the knee into the hand. You are not using your hand to press into the knee. The knee is moving towards the hand. Relax, and then do it again. If you'd like to, you can take your left hand and find your psoas, which is in between the iliac crest and your navel, and feel it engaging as you do this practice. Relax the knee, and then do it again. Again, pressing the knee in towards the hand, and then relax, and then do it again. Pressing the knee into the hand. Now relax the foot down and come and bring the right ankle across the left knee this time. Bring the left hand and find it's placed just above or below the right knee at the bottom of the thigh. And again, pressing the knee into the hand. Keep the left arm as straight as possible. And then relax. And then do it again. And with the right hand, see if you can find the psoas, again between the iliac crest and navel. You can landmark it there. And then relax. And then do it again. Keeping the left arm straight. Press the right knee into the left hand. See if you can feel the psoas popping out. And then relax. And then do it again. Pressing in. We're holding these for about 6 seconds each time. And then relax. And then do it again. Feel that sense of engagement. Feel how the psoas is starting to wake up. And then do it again. And then relax and let the right foot come down. Straighten the legs out here. And now I'd like you to bring your right leg up as high as you can. Keep the leg as straight as possible and just notice your range of motion. We're going to do a little exercise to activate the right quad, specifically the rectus femoris. Bend the knee and then straighten the leg and bring your right hand to the right thigh. And then relax the leg and bring the leg all the way up. And just notice what happened. And then bring the leg back down. Bend the knee. Landmark the foot in between the knee and the left foot. And then straighten the leg. The right hand is on the right thigh. And you want to feel it really engage. Lower the leg down and raise the leg back up. Very good. You'll notice it gets easier each time. Bend the knee. Bring the right hand to right thigh, straighten the right leg. It gets easier each time because the right thigh becomes activated. The rectus femoris is the opposite muscle to the hamstring. Relax the leg down, bring the leg back up to 90 degrees, and lower the leg down. Bend the knee, landmark the right thigh, and then straighten the leg. And really feel the rectus femoris engage. The leg is about 30 degrees off the floor. Lower the leg down, relax, and then bring the leg back up to 90 as much as you can. Again, noticing if your range of motion has improved. This is a way to start to release the hamstrings in a more constructive way. Bending the knee, straightening the leg about 30 degrees. Feel the thighs activated. And then lower the leg down and bring the leg back up to about 90 degrees. Again, noticing if your range of motion is improving. You're not using your hands to grab the leg. And then slowly start to lower back down. Bend the knee. And then straighten the leg again about 30 degrees off the ground. With the hand on the thigh, feel it getting activated. You can probably start to feel your thighs waking up in a way that you've never experienced before. Lower the leg down and then bring the leg back up to 90 degrees. Push through the heel of the foot and then slowly lower down. Now let's do it on the other side. First, test the left hamstring by bringing the leg straight up to the ceiling. See what your range of motion is. And then lower the leg down. Bend the left knee. And then straighten the left leg. Again, the left leg is about 30 degrees off the ground. Feel it engage and then slowly lower down. And then lift the leg back up to 90 degrees. See if the range of motion is improved. Lower the leg back down. And then bend the left knee and straighten the left leg. Have the left hand on the left thigh. See if you can feel the rectus femoris engage. The more it engages, the more the hamstring starts to release. Lift the leg back up to 90 degrees and just notice if there's a difference in the range of motion. Lower the leg back down. Bend the left knee. And then straightening the leg. Have the left hand on the left thigh. We're working the agonist muscle so the antagonist, the hamstring, relaxes. Relax the leg, then bring the leg back up to 90 degrees. And then lower the leg back down. Bend the knee, straightening the leg, 30 degrees off the ground, left hand on left thigh. Feel that leg really starting to activate, the thigh activating. Lower the leg back down, relax. And then bring the leg back up to 90 degrees. Notice how easier it's getting. Isn't that cool? Lower the leg back down. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg about 30 degrees off the ground. Left hand on left thigh. Keep the rest of your body relaxed. Lower the leg back down. Shake the leg a little bit, then bring the leg back up to 90 degrees. Notice the difference. And then lower the leg back down. Bend the knee again. Straighten the leg. Left hand on left thigh. Feel that rectus femoris engaging. You can start to notice how your hamstring relaxes when the opposite muscle starts to contract in a better way. Bring the leg back up to 90 degrees. Again, noticing your range of motion. And then lower the leg back down. Take a breath or two here. Bring the left leg back up to 90 degrees again. Just noticing the difference in the range of motion. Now lower the left leg down and bring the feet into bridge prep. Lift the knees up to 90 degrees. Bring the hands behind the neck and lift your chest up and pull the pubic bone towards your navel. Relax, lower everything back down. Again, bring the knees up to 90 degrees. Bring the hands behind the head. Lift the chest up a little bit, not a lot, and pull the pubic bone towards the navel. See if you can feel the lower abdominal muscles engage, and then relax everything back down. Bring the knees back up to 90 degrees. Lift the chest and the head a little bit up, and pull the pubic bone towards the navel. Lifting the head and chest just cues the pelvic bone to start to pull upwards, specifically the pubis symphysis. Do it again. Bring the knees up above the hips. Lift the head and pull the pubic bone. Feel the lower part of your abdominal muscles engage. And then slowly lower down. Do it again. Bring the knees up to 90 degrees. Lift the head and chest and pull the pubic bone up. We're also trying to isolate a muscle called the psoas minor, the longest trunk flexor in the body. Lower back down. Relax. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Bring the knees back up. Lift the head and chest. Pull the pubic bone towards the navel. And then start to lower back down. With your mind's eye, see if you can isolate those small muscles. Do it again. Knees above the hips, lift the head and chest, pull the pubic bone up towards the navel, and then lower back down. Do it again. Knees above the hips, lift the head and chest, pull the pubic bone. Feel the lower abdominal muscles, first and second rectus, engage. And then slowly come back down. Do it again. Knees above the hips, head up, pull the pubic bone upwards. Feeling those muscles engage, and then lower back down. And then straighten the legs out. Now, bring the legs together and turn the toes out to the sides and lift the legs up about 30 degrees, and then lower back down. Shake the legs out, squeeze the legs together, Turn the toes out to the sides as much as you can. Squeeze the legs together, lift them up about 30 degrees. A little more is okay. This is starting to isolate the iliacus muscle, one of the most important muscles for pelvic stability. Lower the legs down, shake them out, bring the legs together, squeeze them, turn the toes out to the sides, and again lift it up. You might notice that each progressive time gets easier and easier. And then lower the legs back down, relax, shake them out. Bring the legs together. Squeeze the thighs together, turn the toes out to the sides, lift them up, lift the legs up. Now try to keep the rest of your body relaxed, just lifting the legs up. We're shortening the iliacus muscle, improving its ability to contract. Lower the legs, shake them out, bring the legs together, turn the toes out to the sides, squeeze the legs together, and then lift up. We're also improving the contractibility in doing this of the adductor muscles, which also are vital and critical for pelvic stability. Lower the legs down. Now bring the legs together, squeeze the thighs in one more time, lift them up 30 degrees, shortening that iliacus muscle, turning the toes out as much as you can, and then slowly lower back down and relax. Take a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out. Feel how the body is waking up. Breathe in stability and exhale and let go of stress and worries. Now bend your knees. Bring the feet just on the outsides of the hips. We're going to be doing bridge pose here. Bring the arms out to the sides. As we come up into bridge, we don't want to use the hands. Now lift the hips up as high as you can. Press down through the heels of your feet. Squeeze the glutes as much as you can. Lift a little bit higher if it's possible, and then slowly lower down. Relax. Now do it again. Lift them up. Lift them up as high as you can. Sometimes I like to lift my toes up, really anchoring into the heels. And then slowly lower back down and relax. Sometimes I'd like to give a little jiggle to the glutes just to remind myself to relax. And then when you're ready, engage the glutes and lift them up again as high as you can. Squeeze the glutes, press down through the heels of the feet. Lift the hips up a little bit higher if it's possible. And when you're ready, slowly lower back down. Breathing in deeply, exhale deeply. These muscle activation practices work better when you're in a relaxed state. Fully feel the breath enliven, and when you're ready, lift up again. Engage the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. Press down through the heels of the feet. Lift up a little bit higher. Come on back down and relax. Again, take a few deep breaths here. Breathing in deeply and exhale deeply. And then come on back up again. Squeeze your glutes. Sometimes I like to touch my glutes just to make sure that they're hard. This stimulates more gamma motor neurons, more connection between the brain and the muscle. And then slowly lower back down. Straighten the legs out. Bring the hands to the navel. We'll just stay here for a few minutes in Shavasana. And of course, you're welcome to continue staying in Shavasana when this video ends. As you breathe in and breathe out, Feel a deeper sense of connection to your body, to the muscles that support the body, to the muscles that stabilize your bones and your joints.